So disclaimer, I'm a big spender at heart. I have been almost my entire life, but I have discovered that frugality can be so beneficial in a lot of different ways. You save money, which can be used for future investments or emergencies, and it also encourages mindful spending. So that can lead to a more sustainable lifestyle. Moreover, frugality also can help you appreciate the value of things and avoid unnecessary waste. So you don't have to be a homesteader to also be frugal. Today I'm just going to share with you 6 of my top tips that really help you thrive on a budget and will help you get ahead to what your financial goals are. So tip number 1 is going to be to grow your own food. Now, by having a small garden, whether you're growing vegetables or you have some fruit trees that you plant, by cultivating your own fruits, vegetables, and herbs, you're going to be able to save money on groceries, and every little bit counts. So that's not only one benefit of it, but the other is that you're also going to be enjoying fresh produce. And that is so awesome because you really do taste the difference. And also it's rewarding and a sustainable way to feed your family. So whether you are a pro at growing your own food or you're just starting out, you can always take steps to do a little bit more, and it's really going to help you and your family in the long run. My second tip that I want to share today is going to be to preserve your harvest. That is going to be any of the food that you produce, any of the fruit that your trees produce. You want to save as much as you can. So we all know that summertime is when everything is growing and you're not going to eat all of it right then and there. So finding different ways to preserve your food is going to help you throughout the year. Some really great ways to extend the life of your fruits and vegetables is going to be by canning. It's also going to be by freezing, which is one of my favorite ways, just because it's so simple and it's beginner friendly. Everybody knows how to put some food together, put it aside, put it in a baggie, and pop it in the freezer. Another thing that you can do is dehydrate food. So you can do this naturally outside, just kind of get like a screened mesh and put it over the food you're trying to dry out. Or you can also purchase a dehydrator. So I've done both. I do prefer doing it naturally outside if time allows for it. But if you are in a squinch, you just kind of need to get things done quickly, definitely look into getting a dehydrator. Remember, the key thing about preserving your own food is that you get to enjoy your homegrown produce throughout the year, even during the off season. And I'm also going to share a little tip with you if you don't do this already. Even if you can't grow everything, buy locally from your farmers markets or go to your small grocery stores. Get the fruits and vegetables that are in season, bring them home, and preserve them in one of your favorite ways. And if you haven't tried one of these methods, I invite you to go ahead and look into it because it's really good to know different ways to preserve your harvest. Tip number 3 is going to be to repurpose and recycle. So definitely get creative with your materials. You don't always have to go out and spend money on things that you think that you need. Some things that you can look into doing is turning old pallets into garden beds. You can repurpose jars for storage. You know, those really good glass jars you get at the store, and they're really good, they're in great shape, and you just don't want to get rid of them at the end. You don't really know what to do with them though. You don't need to get rid of those. You can clean up really well, and they work great for storage. And you can always be on the lookout to find innovative ways to reuse your other household items. If you're repurposing and recycling something in your household, definitely let me know in the comments below because I love to get new ideas. Tip number 4 is going to be to implement energy saving practices. So what does that look like? Everybody always thinks about solar panels, and yes, that's an amazing way to save energy. But that's not the only way. So you can also use energy efficient appliances. You can switch to LED light bulbs. That's something that we do a lot in our house. These type of sustainable choices are going to help reduce your utility bills. So hello, who doesn't want to do that? Everybody wants to lower their bills. So it'll do that, and it'll also help you become more independent, a little bit more self-reliant, depending on what you are incorporating. Another awesome thing you can do as well is cook using the power of the sun. So that means you don't need to use your oven, the microwave. You can look into getting a solar cooker, cook the food outside. As long as you have sunshine, you are good to go. So my 5th tip is going to be practicing DIY skills. So this could look like anything from simple home repairs, maybe crafting your own furniture or making your own tinctures and herbal remedies, which is something that I love to do and I do have several videos about. But this is going to help save you money. That way you don't have to always hire a professional or purchase new items. Plus, it's a great way to add a personal touch to your homestead. And my last tip is huge. You want to learn and start practicing the art of swapping, bartering, and sharing. So connect with your local community, whether it's homesteaders or not, but connect with them. Trade surplus items that you have. If you have access to additional fruits and vegetables, if you have access to other resources that you know you're privileged to, and it could better help somebody else, definitely share. This can also be seeds, it can be tools, any extra items you're not using around your household, even clothing. So by sharing resources, you are going to reduce costs and even foster a sense of community and help grow that. When you have a community, you're there for them, they're there for you, and that's a beautiful thing that honestly money can't buy. You just have to create that with time, intentionality, and by giving. My mom actually does this so well. She gives whether she has a lot or a little, and she's always creative, very resourceful, and she finds ways to give consistently. So she has always been a very big inspiration to me. So I'm going to tell you right now, by incorporating all of these frugal living tips into your lifestyle, whether you are on a homesteading journey or if you're just looking to save some extra money, you are going to be able to thrive even on a budget and enjoy the satisfaction of self-sufficiency. Remember, living frugally doesn't mean sacrificing quality. So that's something really important to remember. It just means being resourceful and mindful of your choices. So thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more helpful homesteading tips and frugal living tips. Have a great day, guys. Bye-bye.